fire started. So it was determined he was deceased prior to the fire starting.
When I moved the propane heater and I looked underneath it, I noticed there was multiple rings. You could see multiple circles on the floor. Looks like you've been sleeping well. And you're looking good. Just feeling good. Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we got the best pillow ever. My pillow 2.0. When I say my pillow, you never want the pillow. Well, now there's technology that
Really, bitch. I'm glad, man.
When I was growing up playing video games, most of them don't get games. They going to a store where you record it to play Robotron, one of my favorites, like that. And then probably more in the 70s, movies, and my dad kept playing.
You started out at Microsoft as a teenager in 1980. How would you compare Microsoft's history on games under Bill Gates versus Steve Jobs versus Satya Nadella?
Yeah, I think like many things at Microsoft back in the 80s, we started video games as much out of defensive. We were worried that other companies might be bringing the whole PC space. And the avenue to get there was video games and game consoles. So we said we were going to start our own game console. If anybody's going to go through a multi-company Microsoft. I think through Steve's here about growing the business and how we bring business leadership into this group of red people who are out there just having fun building video games as part of Xbox. I think Satya, when I first took this job, and I got this job as head of Xbox about 2 months after Satya delegated the CEO of Microsoft.
Well, and when Satya started, there were activist investors targeting.
Think bigger. If your clear choice, that's all it was.
Y'all need really let the fucking hell. Fucking pitiful. That shit is so fucking embarrassing for you to be so pitiful. Oh, what, bitch, faggot? What?
Like hiding in plain sight. I wanted to be someone else. I wanted to tell the truth and let things go and really allow me to
Yeah.
This is ABC News Live. And retribution is
It's your hospital, honey. It's your new hospital. You bitches are sad. I cannot. But I can't agree with this. That shit's gonna work on these faggots. It is obviously gonna work on these faggots. Because these are some. Your kids are fucking idiots. I'm sorry, but your kids are fucking idiots. And they deserve to be socialized. But you do that shit without me and my money. Hey, because I told you about them faggots. Before you went out there making them faggots that you now trying to kill, I'm not told you I wasn't fucking with it. Take care of your kids, bitch. Fuck all that dumb shit. Dumbasses. Hope, you hear this, don't you, Hope? You hear this, don't you, Hope? the megabot, the megabot is at you, Gary, or boy, whatever you is. Hope, don't fuck with these bitches, man. Don't. You gonna see people walking in and out of here. That I'm gonna give you a tip. I'm gonna give you a tip. Even though I'm your real competition. Even though I'm your real competition, nigga. I'm your real competition, nigga. Dead or alive, I'm your real competition. So I'm gonna give you a real tip, Hope. Don't trust them walking through here. Aren't you dare. Do not trust them. You know why? Because there's a damn thing wrong with you. They are going to say something is wrong with you. All of them. Every one of them is going to say something is wrong with you. But Hope, you listen to me. There is nothing wrong with you. If there is something wrong with you, guess who's going to be the first person to know it? Then you can tell other people and you can describe exactly what's wrong with you better than anyone else can. And that's you. Hope, remember that. Only you know you best. Only you. So you cannot trust the opinion of other yous. And those other yous are going to be described by the people that you will see walking by here or people that you see walking in your own time. But believe me, you can only trust you. Even though I want you to compete with me and anyone else that challenges the real you, I want you to know today, Hope, you're going to lose to me. You won't lose to nobody else. If you stay true to Hope, if you trust Hope, then you can never lose Hope. Hope will always belong to you. And no one can take that away. I hear there's a doll somewhere that can tell you more about that. I'm sure you'll hear about it. The whiteboard wants me to remind you that the likelihood of Hope ever existing to hear these words are slim to none because of what you're going to see walking through here. These are people who wait for genocide. And sometimes genocide, things like genocide, will reach you and impair your ability to create a better hope. But that does not make you lose control of your hope. There are going to be other hopes that are going to tell you that a better hope is not available because you got hit by genocide. But you have to trust in a better hope. You have to trust in a better hope. But if you try to compete against me, you're going to lose. You win against everybody else, but don't compete against me. I'm Zorri, NASTASE, Rush. And if you ask me the first thing that comes to my mind when you say them words, I'm going to say, oh, number one. All right, number one and one, everything. What's your first at? Everything. You time to eat? I'm first in line. Want to get your hair wet? I want to be first. What you watching on TV? I get first choice. Who going to the finish line? I'm going to be first. Who want to get off this genocide train? You better not get in front of me. What are you doing? Push. This spoiled ass brat has had a TV propped in front of her whole goddamn life. I've been stuck in goddamn hotels hoping that there wasn't a roach crawling on me or a rat crawling on me somewhere for years. You think I give a fuck about having to watching fucking you fucking idiots on a laptop and make fun of you while you hold me hostage because you are scared faggot? Bitch, please. And you done put this big, huge ass box in front of me. Bitch, please. Hell, I am not Jesus and I am not God. I am Zorri Rush. And if you go and ask either one of my brothers, they going to tell you for what you doing, Zorri is going to whoop your motherfucking ass or you going to have to kill him. They done already told you that. They tell you, if I done did something to hurt him, I know that when he get up, he is going to hurt me and nothing is going to stop him. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Not fuck around with your faggot. I ain't Jesus and I ain't God and I ain't never pretend to be. My name is Zorri NASTASE Rush. Being Jesus and being like Jesus are not the same thing. You can be Zorri NASTASE Rush, who is Jesus like without being Jesus.
I think that you see even a child knows the evidence on the surface. You cannot pretend you are blind and you see that. Even a child tells you the names of it. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of workplaces for Halloween sports and lots of more crime happen. Unfortunately, we see that these children are brought up in a completely different culture, and they do not watch the same films our children watch.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I got a lot of sympathy on my job because my boss treated me unfairly and everybody saw it. Everybody saw her get pissed off at me for coming in late some on occasion when I was mostly there 45 minutes before everyone else. I showed up late one day with sick time. I get fired in front of everybody just for a show. But that wasn't the bad thing because I was making enough money to be satisfied with what my goals were with the job. The problem was when they realized my level of talent in a building full of women, I was placed on the most difficult and challenging campaign, sales campaign. I did what was called scrub work, where for people who are in sales, where you contact people who don't want, for one, don't want you to contact them, are not anticipating you to contact them because they know that you should not be contacting them, and can hold you personally liable for contacting them on behalf of the company you're employed by. These campaigns were campaigns with organizations that were third parties securing pecuniary benefit of the services that I provided for self-employment income. And the bitch I worked for, instead of allowing me to generate a high rate of pay at the sales pace I was using, put me on these difficult campaigns to reduce my income in competition with women. And whenever my campaign was sold out, because the bitch, even though it was scrubbed, I sold that bitch every time until all the tricks was gone. And when those were sold and I went back to the regular campaign and I made those women look sick with my sales, I still had enough man in me to let them make the check and take it home to their families instead of hoarding it all to myself. In other words, I knew I could sell better than them, but on occasion I did come in a little tipsy because I knew that there were leads would be available to women and men who needed to feed their families. So I found a way to share. But I got mine. When I came on to the regular campaigns, I got mine. So I didn't get greedy, and I ain't jealous of no bitch because they had number one beside their name. Because when a bitch heard me on that phone, or when a bitch heard me making the sales pitch, they knew they would buy it. You could hear her sometimes telling me, you could hear her sometimes she would scream across the bay. She'd keep me far away from her because she didn't like my marijuana smell. She would yell across the bay, "Close it, Zorri!" Because I was on the phone chilling, talking with one of my customers. I'd burn up that goddamn phone for 30 minutes talking to one of my customers about what the weather was like. Because I wasn't finna sell all the leads that was coming to me at a pace of 400 damn calls a day. You hear me? You know damn well I could have sold every one of them. But it was 1,000 people in the fucking building. Why the fuck would I not sit there for 30 minutes and make the customer that I have feel comfortable and come back again? If I wanted to keep a job. And especially seeing as how when I got there, most of the bitches that I was working with were working on referrals to bigger opportunities. So I'm gonna not sit there for 30 motherfucking minutes and build a relationship with a bitch that can turn over leads for me without me ever having to dial your motherfucking phone again. My work. Motherfucker. That one of you motherfuckers that you get on the call. Call DHL, bitch. You call it. You make 400 motherfucking calls a day to bitches hanging up a goddamn phone in your ear, and then here's some. Oh, you do okay.
A land of giants, a land of monsters. And I was scared. I was intimidated. I wanted to quit every single day. But here comes giant that I once saw.
Tearing up my motherfucking ears so I can listen to this shit.
It's not that the giants are gone. Maybe it's not that the monsters are gone. Maybe it's that I am now that giant.
It's no secret that professional.
Fuck your opinion, bitch. Eat cake.
There you go.
But it's still hurts. Yeah, you can get hurt. Of course you can. This is like, this is not a template. This is in a mattress.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
I guess I might as well talk to Hope tonight. Hope, girl, hey, girl, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, Hope, oh boy, Hope. You have got to check out some of this. You got to check out some of the curves I'm taking, especially how was she. What is it called? Um, it's the coronavirus bill. Hope, if you get a chance, when you get of age, you check out the coronavirus bill and the payment that was made to Howard University. Then check your family history and check out who Howard Stearns is, and then check to see if there is anybody you can find in media history who is associated with financial advice and the word Howard. It's funny, man. And then you'll find this hilarious, and you might catch me. So, white boy gets it. White boy gets it. Do I know how to point and tell a bitch to do something? Yeah. Sitting over there hollering at me, close, Zorri. Bitch, I'm gonna sell this bitch. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. She ain't going nowhere. And oh yeah, I used to say that that's why everybody used to listen to us argue with each other. Lord, she dead. Lord, I hope she ain't. If she ain't dead, she gonna kill me. Cause I used to put the customer on mute and holler back at my boss. She ain't going nowhere. That's how you talk about sales, man. You gotta when they teach you sell, they tell you when you got one on the hook, you got to reel it in, and that's called closing. It's always be closing. So you reel it in something for 30 damn minutes, you might as well just throw it back. But bitch, this is not fishing. This is fucking sales. And these are fucking humans. Hey. Oh, jeez. But I didn't think of it. I saw it the same way she did. That's why we got along so good, is because she literally saw the lead as a sale, a sale opportunity, not just a customer, but a sale opportunity, which comes with a total fucking package. You're not just getting a sale here, bitch. You are getting the total package from me. So you best appreciate it. So I could feel where she was coming from. But bitch, I'm not finna spend. It's a fucking phone and some internet. What the fuck? What is that? We have not gonna take this fucking in the internet more serious than me sitting up here talking about how much I love my pastor and my church family and my raising my children and things. Hell no, bitch. No, he is not gonna let MCI do that to me. Sometimes my fucking coworkers would be sitting next to me, cracking the fuck up, just listening to me talk to my goddamn customers for hours. Like, how do you make so many sales? Because I've been talking to this bitch for 3 weeks and she called all her friends. It's the same one you saw last week. Yeah, I just saw her friend. She was calling back to see if everything went okay. Oh, they used to call me the gatekeeper king. While I'm waiting on, look, I'm finna use the pitch to tell you about it. while I'm waiting to talk to you, boss, let me see if what you got at your house. Is you married? Is your husband at home right now? You never know how you get a sale from somebody when you use the beginning of the sentence and you say "is you." They when you say "is you," oh boy, you got a listener right there and they want to know everything you got to say. Is you? You might even get a bitch to give you an English lesson while you build rapport to sell her ass a phone and some internet. Bitch gonna tell you how to say is you. It's not is you. It's not, ma'am. I am so sorry. They did not teach me well down there in them schools. Woo. Them sales tips, I use them. I'm not zigzag. Bitch, they put a Ziegler image on my tip. That is nuts. This fucking bot is a fool. These bitches put a big image of Zig. All you salespeople know what I'm talking about. They put a big, there you go, right there. Zig's not dead. Oh my God. That was so cool. But right, like I was saying, Zig, I forgot what I was saying. That was too funny. Oh, y'all, check out. Like, yeah, that's my point. If you ever check out Zig Ziglar, I watched a couple of his videos. The dude just talks to you. People used to ask me, Zorri, how do you do it? How do you do it? And I used to wonder, what the fuck do you talk? What are you talking about? How do I do what? You asking me because when I went to work, most of the time, what I did was just walk in, sit down, and talk. And then after I got through, they said it was time to go home. I got up and went home. And if you could see me doing that, then what is the question about what I'm doing? What you doing different from what I'm doing? You ain't doing nothing different from what I'm doing. I'm just talking. But I can't give you that tip. Just talk to folks, man. If you got something that costs $4.95 and you want to sell it to somebody, you selling it to somebody hyped up is not going to change the fact that the shit costs $4.95. What you hype up is you. If you hype up the fact that you are going to get paid for selling shit at $4.95. Then you find the $4.95 applied to the product a misnomer. It's just a one-off from your obligation, which is to conquer the whole scenario. So it ain't nothing about sales that should be complicated when it comes to you just telling a bitch, I got something for $4.95. Either a bitch want it or they don't. And if they don't want it, it's because you didn't sell them whatever costs $4.95. Your job is to sell whatever costs $4.95. And the only thing obstructing you from getting that $4.95 is convincing the bitch that you talking to that she need, want, must have, gotta have, gonna have what you got. That's all it is. Ain't nothing but talking. What you gotta call a bitch? For example, you just call a bitch. The bitch is at the moment sending out payroll checks. And you call the bitch and tell her you got a bread basket that costs $4.95 and want to know if she needed some bread. And she said no, but you don't know that she filling out payroll checks. But you know you need this $4.95 from her. And she got payroll checks. She can afford it. So you just immediately said, okay, thank you. That's talking. You talked yourself into saying, okay, thank you, to not having $4.95. Now here's another option. Instead of saying no, say, okay, but look, I'm going to give you the bread for $4.95 anyway, because I know everybody needs bread. Now, she may say no again, but at least now your talking has her thinking about whether or not she actually needs some bread. And you've already convinced her that the conversation about needing bread is worth having with you. So you just got to decide, if a bitch tell you no, is it worth that bitch keeping your $4.95 because she said no? The bitch said no. That don't mean you don't need your $4.95. No is fine. No is fine. No is a okay thing. But it don't get you $4.95, and it don't get that bitch no bread. That's the main point, though. It don't get you $4.95, and it don't get that bitch no bread. Because at the end of the day, if it's about the customer giving you $4.95, the bitch needs the bread. You got to get the bread to the bitch before you even consider the $4.95, because the whole point of your position is to get rid of the bread. Not just get $4.95. That's the pecuniary benefit of you getting rid of the bread. And it's just talking. Bitch, I'm not keeping this bread. Bitch, you said what? Oh no. No, it's not an option. I'm not keeping this bread. And especially I know you need it. No. You ever been to the hospital and they got feed tube and somebody talking about they didn't want to eat? You gonna eat this bread? You gonna eat this bread? Oh, but these ain't jokes. And this bitch comes and puts on a fucking a comedy show on top of my Bob Hope Guantanamo Bay special. Who the fuck? There are so many places I could. There are so many places I could go with this shit. But I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a fucking the dream where you live in. The dream where you live in, where you watch a fucking genocide and push Jesus it down people's throat like he is a tangible living thing. Baby, if Jesus was a body was able to do what you trying to do, it would be funky and stank rotten all up, crusted up in a dead cave and wouldn't be fit for nobody to have inside themselves. Lord, will you just let Jesus die? Honey, will you just let Jesus die? Because some of us would like to raise him up again with in the Holy Spirit instead of all this here crusty dead stuff y'all did. Yeah, look like that. Hey, look, if it take me looking like a goddamn gone fool to tell you you look like a motherfucking fool, then look, hey, I'm a damn fool telling you you look like a motherfucking fool. Okay. Now, me personally, I didn't think it takes all that, but if this what you want, I'll give y'all a cash system and then tear it down. Okay, I'll do that. Give y'all one down and tear it down.
Feeling like I'm felony against Donald Trump, a former president. That means you've got a prisoner who is arriving in a motorcade with a security force escorted by armed Secret Service.
I have a prisoner, people. That means,
Like, you know,
bitch, we not friends. Hell, you talking? I'm a snitch, bitch. Yeah. Who is Howard Stearns? I'm a snitch. Who is Howard Stearns? you got to get the you got to get the snitch shit in proper context. When I tell you where your money is, who I snitch on? Get your money right there. There go your money right there. That shit is fun. There, boy. Woo. Oh, I gotta go to jail to get it. That's not how money works, baby. You didn't go to the class with the economics. No, that ain't how money work. No, they put you in jail to take the money. That's what they do. Did y'all see Tom Cruise in here early? Oh Lord, Tom Cruise done come in here and did the two step. Ho, 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 ho. Don't be mad at your daddy being Tom Cruise doing two step. Don't be mad, baby. It's all right. Daddy do a two-step every now and again. Daddy do a two-step. White boy say it's sad for me to talk to her. He must didn't get the Bob Home special, child. That's so funny. Ooh, white boy didn't get the Bob Home special. He didn't go to the Navy. You want to get you some basic. It take you one day of basic training to get the Bob Hope special, baby. One day. Because they're going to shoot you with something you'll never forget. First day you get there, they're going to shoot you with something you'll never forget. You're going to be half asleep. And a bitch going to start shooting you in your heart. What the fuck just happened? Did this bitch just shoot me? There's lines of blood coming out my arm. There's 5 of them on each side. Yeah, them bitches shoot you in your sleep at the basic training, man. Alright. You better check them out. Bitches shoot you in your sleep. I saw that bitch put her head down. Now I realized it was a plant. Damn, I realized now it was a plant. Now I didn't realize it then. Bitch put her head down in the damn class when we first got there. Well, I don't know, it was just a few hours after I got there because it was like third stop. We hadn't even picked up damn clothes yet. And she put her head down, went to sleep. He's in this big room. It's kind of like the battalion down here, but it was smaller and a little dark. The room wasn't really lit. It was kind of dark in the room. So it was almost like the bitches were trying to put you to sleep while telling you to stay awake. Because I had just got off a 12-hour bus ride from Mississippi where I could not sleep. Back then, I couldn't sleep on buses. So I was sleeping as hell. This bitch had been asleep for about 3 hours, and we hadn't moved for at least 3 hours. So I went to put my head down to go to sleep, and chief or petty officer, whatever one, walked in the room and started screaming, "Wake your ass!" I was like, man, this motherfucker. I thought I was just going to catch a quick cat nap. And I stayed that way, running around, walking around at least next day, because I know I was walking when we walked from one side of the damn camp to the other side till the sun came up. And then they made us walk back over to whatever they call the damn hospital to get the damn shots. And the sun was up and out when we got out. When the chief threatened us and said, "Now, bitches, now that you got your shots, I got 24 hours before I can start whipping your ass." And I was like, oh, damn. That means in 24 hours, what we've been calling push-ups really gonna turn into motherfucking push-ups. But thankfully, in my case, I only got 24 hours of that shit, because 24 hours after she got approved to start giving us hard time, they kicked my ass out. They said, no more of the smart nigga. This nigga knows too much. He's got to get out of here. So, yeah, they going to shoot you up in basic. Mm. Now, I don't know what the fuck they shot in me. And when they told me to get the fuck out, they didn't give me no means of getting no damn records or finding out what the fuck they were talking about. Why they talking about they took my piss and did something with it. I didn't tell you to do shit with my. You just told me to give you some. You could have just drunk it. All I know. Hell, you gonna tell me I can't serve my motherfucking country for some piss and you got a draft going? Who the fuck are you? Hey.
I remember this is learning all the parents across the nation during the height of the pandemic, praising the way that they like we should have done for years to come, teachers for what they have done. But they
Take my piss and tell me you can't work for the country. Cause of some piss. Just a few minutes ago, I was up there telling everybody to mop the motherfucking floor. I'm the first black boy I know that walks into a room and tell a room full of white boys what to fucking do, and they fucking do it. And now you're telling me I can't serve because of some piss in a cup? This is a fucking joke. This cannot be real. Piss in a cup? Shit me. Hell. There's a room full of white boys. I can tell them what to do. It was a nuke program, y'all. It was the nuke program at the Navy. The nuke program for the Navy. Fast tracking my ass in the Navy. In the Navy. None of that shit. The real Navy. Anchors away, my boys. That Navy. They put me in the division, one of the top divisions for the nuke program, and put me in a division full of nothing but white boys. And guess what they told me to do? Lead them. Lead the white boys. A room full of boys. And those bitches were so excited to do what I told them to do that when I was appointed that they were relieved. I'm thinking, this gonna look good on my resume. Y'all realize I'm black. This gonna make my resume look hot. And I'm black. And they seem to be cool with it. I mean, everybody in my division was on it, like, on it. I don't know what happened after I left, but I pissed in a cup. You know, when I got them shots in my arm, blah, 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 blah. Then you gotta go piss in a cup. Right after they put me in charge of all them white boys, and the white boy got excited to do whatever the fuck I told them to do, right after that, they told me whatever was in their cup couldn't stay at the Navy. Ain't that some shit? I could no longer lead white boys for the first time probably in the history of white boy leading. Because some piss in a cup. It's a beautiful country, y'all. It's a beautiful country. Oh, and you also now have the right to marry a girl who thinks it's okay for you to be in prison for pissing a cup. That's the United States. Now in Africa, you know, I hear in Africa, your wife will kill you if you go to jail by some piss in a cup. Because you better be out there tending to them goats and shit. You better not be in no goddamn jail. And you better not be pissing in no cup. And we got a clear bucket in the back of the house and might have a running toilet. But bitch, here in America, you can marry a bitch who will sit at home and prop her legs up and eat bonbons daily if you go to jail for pissing in a cup. Because here in America, some piss cannot go in cups. Some piss is not allowed in cups in America. Not allowed. Some piss in America, some piss cannot go in cups. It's not allowed. And you might have a wife that said you got to go to jail because of some of your piss in a cup. You may marry somebody like that because of your piss in a cup. Hey, African women, don't kill your husband because I don't believe your husband gonna piss in no cup for no white boy to take him to jail. Okay, don't kill him because he ain't gonna piss in that cup. He ain't gonna do it. He like you. He like his life. He like his family. He like his wife. And he like his goats and cows and he like his life and freedom and liberty over there. So he probably not gonna go piss in no so white. Which is something they call power. These bitches literally those control things genocide. I mean, there is now named Beyonce. She has of fans, which are like millions and millions of fans, who do this thing they call, what do they call it? Well, in legal terms, they call it censoring, where you silence a person because you don't like their political views or you think their political views are threatening. So she has this group called Beehive that she has convinced that they have political power. What she did, baby, Hope, listen to me. What she did was gather a group of people to accept liability for genocide under a brand name rather than as individuals. That makes a big, huge target. And when you live in a big, huge world, the best place to hide is under the big, huge target. Don't be the big, huge target. Hide under it. So if the beehive chooses to silence hope, you just understand that the beehive has B possibilities. You just gotta use the beehive for you. Don't use the beehive for Beyonce. Use it for you. Because Beyonce, you don't know her. And no one does. No one knows who she is. For us, for you, and for every one of us, she's always just gonna be someone that entertains us. But for her to have the ability to drive who Hope is, that's not real. That is not real. The beehive is not a real thing. They're just fans of a brand, fans of a human. Same thing with Jesus. The multitude, they're not real. They don't represent you. And again, there are white boys that are. Oh, where you at, Hope? Our white boy and I already said you ain't gonna make it. He just told me tell you wasn't gonna make it. Now I'm finna try to kill his ass for even saying that about you. But if I don't, you just know he out there talking shit about you already.
good ones there. And of course, tonight, don't forget that the Ole Miss Rebels and Tokyo are also trying to advance to the second round. Keep that tournament dream alive. They have the Gonzaga Bulldogs tonight. That game was scheduled for 9 o'clock. Obviously, it's 9:09 right now. So get ready for that game to kick off. Shows how it went for the Lady Bulldogs today. A loose ball here led to a fast break by the Bulldogs. Well, let's give you an idea of just how it went for the Lady Bulldogs today. A loose ball here led to a fast break by the Bulldogs. Taylor Jordan finished it off with a three-pointer there. She led today with 20 points. The Bulldogs took the grip on the Blue Jays. They shot very well from the three-point line today. The Bulldogs won it all 81-66. Demanding win. They will again face Notre Dame on Sunday. Here's a fun fact. That's a rematch of the 2018 national title game. Sure to be a good one there. And of course, tonight, don't forget the Ole Miss Rebels and Tokyo are also trying to advance to the second round. Keep that tournament dream alive. They have the Gonzaga Bulldogs tonight. That game was scheduled for 9 o'clock. Obviously, it's 9:09 right now. So get ready for that game to kick off here now. We'll have more updates on that game as it continues throughout the night. But we'll see with the latest as the Rebels try to finish out that win and move on. They can sweep over the Bulldogs. Reporting live here in Columbus, Steve Cross is WTVA tonight.
The Irish Prime Minister spends the Kansas City U.S. Capitol and visit time for officially the city next sidelines that tradition. The attendant aligns with honoring today's day alongside President Biden as he was funded. The trio carries a long standing ties to the U.S. and Ireland.
Say, man, bitch ever been allowed to bring day drama in my motherfucking life. Man. Even Mika is getting dick down had no motherfucking sense when it was time for her motherfucking drama. The best thing to do was for me to go. Now, I don't even fuck with faggot. Ask James do a fuck with faggot. Get your kids, faggot. Get your kids. She don't believe in women. I believe women should be balanced and spend your money. And if you don't like it, spend your motherfucking money and your time somewhere else. Your First Amendment died. Anybody see her? She gone. She gone. This girl gone. Leave Mississippi got it.
At $475 taxes over the birthday, we have top rating lenses. So it doesn't matter what quality you're looking for in LQ, our guarantee is
You might have my nose. Mississippi got your boys. Mississippi that choked your First Amendment, yeah. Mississippi that choked your First Amendment. She did. That First Amendment is dead. Yeah, she did. She done killed your face. The First Amendment is dead. She's dead. Dead as a doorknob. You say the United States got First Amendment, girl? They said First Amendment is dead. First Amendment died? What about the rest of it? They all hung on the first one. Oh, no, they hang. You got to have the first one to have all the rest of them to work on that. That first one is dead. That first one is dead. What happened to it? They said Mississippi killed it. Mississippi killed. What about all them other rules, though? They supposed to be taking that First Amendment. They them rules, names, and things. They couldn't even protect the first. They couldn't even protect the first. We heard what happened when James didn't protect his first. He got sold out. Oh, shit. I don't know where they get that from. You see, my mom, she's scared to let somebody else take care of her first. She won't let her first take care of herself. You take care of that first. You take yourself over there to that dog, and you gotta pray. Then what she'll do? She'll do it to it first. Now. She'll do it to it first. You better take yourself to that dog, and you better pray. Oh, oh no, oh no. She ain't need no arm either. She ain't need no arm to sit. You better go over there to the dog. Y'all the whole thing on arm and couldn't even hold on to the First Amendment. Got military couldn't hold on First Amendment. You got navies, presidents, congresses, police department can't hold on to the First Amendment. Look, hear what you do. Hear what you do. Hear what you do. Hear what you do. Don't get you no First Amendment. You get you one of them countries that ain't got none. You get you one of them monarchs, importers and things. You don't get you one of them First Amendment. Them First Amendment. You end up wasting a lot of money on armors and knaves and things and think you got you a First Amendment. You ain't got no First Amendment. You over there holding lectures, voting on getting judges, paying them and things, trying to take your First Amendment. You ain't got no First Amendment. Mississippi done killed your First Amendment. You over there buying First Amendment, buying First Amendment, buying First Amendment. Then you wake up one day and ain't got no First Amendment. How you ain't got no First Amendment? You done spent all that money to take that First Amendment and that First Amendment is gone. Oh, what you gonna do with your First Amendment? Ooh, I bet. I bet if everybody go vote, you can get your First Amendment back. That's how it works. You get your you vote to get the First Amendment. Ain't no war. Ain't no revolution. Ain't no separation of countries and states. None of that happens. Ain't no genocide. Ain't no slavery. You just get First Amendment. You get a 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 First Amendment. First Amendment. You get a 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 First Amendment. Wait a minute. Vote. Now vote, vote, vote. You get a First Amendment. 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 Yay! Side. Everybody, hold up. Pay attention. Your First Amendment protections are safe. Everyone, please be known that your First Amendment protections are safe. Your First Amendment is fucked. But your First Amendment protections are safe. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone who needs First Amendment protections, the best place to get them is in the United States of America. If you need First Amendment protection, you can get them right now. They're going for the very, very low price. Interest rates are high, but you can get First Amendment protection at a very, very low rate. You won't get no First Amendment. You won't get First Amendment at all, but you can get First Amendment protection. What do you do with for federal with protections for the First Amendment? Well, you protect the First Amendment. Where do you get the First Amendment? I don't know. Maybe you vote for it. Vote. You vote, and you can get the First Amendment when you vote. Well, who do you? What do you vote for to get a First Amendment? Uh, hey, look at here, look at here. Hey, look at here. Hey, look at here, look at here, look at here. I got this here piece of land in this here, and it's over there. If you look over there. Yeah, you look over there. Yeah, yeah, see that? That ain't no alligator. No, that ain't no alligator. That's a puppy dog. But if you want this piece of land, I'll sell it to you for the low, low price of 1 million. 1 million, right now, right now. That's a nice piece of land right there. That's not a swamp. No, that's not a swamp. What do you mean, swamp? Hi, attention, everyone. Attention, everyone. All your First Amendments have been forwarded to this address. If you need access to your First Amendment privileges, you need only request them from this address. Your First Amendment privileges will be available between the hours that are available at this address. Thank you for your First Amendment. This concludes. Attention everyone, attention everyone. The First Amendment is dead. The First Amendment is dead. We will be holding elections to restore the First Amendment. Who votes? Who gets to vote? Um, Wait a minute. Which amendment is it for voting? None of them? All of them? Oh. Attention everyone. Attention everyone. Update. Update. Um, we're going to have to figure out something different about this voting thing because once we lost the First Amendment, all the other amendments went away. Yeah, all the amendments are gone. I don't know what happened. Yeah, they were supposed to be protecting the First Amendment. So now that we don't have one, we didn't need protection. So we're protectless. We're protectless. This just in, people. This just in. This just in, people. All we have to do is start another war and relieve ourselves from another nation and go through slavery all over again. And then we can get a First Amendment back. And then all the other ones will come back, like voting states, wedding rights, and stuff. First Amendment. That's how we do it. Yeah, we got to do genocide. I think we do genocide, then slavery, or wait a minute. This is a message from the leader of the revolution. It is understood that we must first participate in genocide to clear the land for the uh, for the wars and things, and then we're probably going to kill up a bunch of more people, and then kill a bunch of more people, and then we'll have a First Amendment. Then we'll have a First Amendment. Oh, no, no, no. Revolution is up that again. You have to war against your own country to get a First Amendment. Yeah, you have to war against your own nation. Yeah, for First Amendment. It's in the rules. You have to start a whole war against your whole nation to get a First Amendment. So on your mark, everybody's gonna get a First Amendment. Hold on, wait a minute. On your mark, you got 14. You got 14. Okay, just said you got to have 14, and you have to scare them all, and then pay them debts for the rest of your life if you want a First Amendment. This just said you have to have 14 approval. Yes, yes, you have the 14 approval before you can get a First Amendment. 14 approval. Okay. When do you vote? Wait, we ain't got to the voting yet. The vote ain't here yet. Y'all, wait, go home. You ain't. We don't look like we're gonna be voting for a while. It takes a lot to get a First Amendment. Good luck. Look, it looks like we're not going to be voting for a while. Everybody can go back home because it takes a lot to get a First Amendment. The first one is hard, and the voting is all the way down there. It's down there, you know. It's, and women vote. Women take your kids and give it up. It's a see you next lifetime kind of day, baby. Not with no First Amendment. No. Again, we must have wars with four kings, and those kings must send us a bill for the next 300 years. And if, wait a minute, wait, how many slaves? 10,000. That ain't bad. 10 million slaves? We gotta have 10 million goddamn slaves? Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. This is, people. We gotta have 10 million motherfucking slaves, 4 kings, and 3 motherfucking wars for 1 amendment. And then don't nobody get to vote. Even after that, don't nobody get to vote. No, don't nobody even get to vote after that. Hell, got to have 10 million motherfucking. Where we gonna get 10 million damn slaves? All right, everybody, calm down. All right, we gonna get credit. We gonna get credit, reparation credit for 400,000 of the slaves from the first, the fake amendment. If they gonna give us a $400,000, 400,000 credit for the first slave, that's still a lot of goddamn slaves we got to get. All right, Donald Trump done said he gonna donate his boat so we can go get some slaves from Africa. So we gonna use the same plan, and we're gonna get some slaves from Africa. Y'all know about the Mexicans; they is on their way up from, and the South Americans is on their way up. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna put them on some genocide. We're gonna put them on some slavery, and we're gonna get this First Amendment thing going, people. We're gonna get it. We are gonna get it. My bad. He had Donald Trump Twitter page, and that was a false alarm. Donald Trump vote got drifted away in the ocean, and they bumped landed in Haiti, uh, Bay Area. So scratch that. We can't use Donald ship. We get a message from the slaves of Toussaint Lake Overture. The slaves of Toussaint Lake Overture would like for everyone to know that they are no longer using their First Amendment, and if anyone would like to use their First Amendment, they can freely do so inside the United States. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all don't have what? Never mind. They was just playing. They don't have a First Amendment. Okay, we're gonna have to pick this up when they let uh, Putin go, because I believe Putin might have a better idea on what we need to do to get a First Amendment, because he is a socialist and he don't have one, and he probably know how to kill people that like getting them. So he probably knows some people that try to. So we're gonna call Putin and we're gonna ask Putin. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna call Putin and we're gonna ask Putin and we're gonna say, Putin, who did you kill for the First Amendment? Why did you kill him? And then we'll figure out how we get it. That's how we're gonna do. Because this is too much. All these wars and genocide and slavery and stuff for a First Amendment. Putin can just tell us what to do. We just Putin can tell us.
It was a history involved in the health medication. It was time.
You fucking message kiss my ass is not coming up on a goddamn big screen like it's Donald Trump blowing a goddamn trumpet on Capitol Hill. You out your fucking mind. I've been waiting all my motherfucking life to tell these bitches to eat my shit. You think I'm not gonna take this motherfucking opportunity because they done grew up a bunch of dumbass kids? Shit. Yeah, out your motherfucking mind. You go ask either one of these bitches. Is Stockton waiting on the opportunity to tell you to kiss his motherfucking ass? Well, yeah, probably. I'm gonna tell you what they gonna say. Well, is there anything your kids can do about it? Hell no. If Stockton wants to tell me to kiss his motherfucking ass, he's probably gonna tell me to kiss his motherfucking ass. Hey, guess what? It's in the cards. Bitch, I was in a fucking backyard. I was in a fucking backyard. I was in a fucking backyard while the bitches slept. You giving these bitches no value. I gave the bitches no value so you could see no value. So you go convince them. Do it without my motherfucking property. Because again, I am not participating in your family exploitation. I'm not participating in your passive aggressiveness. I'm not participating in your microaggressiveness. I'm not participating in your fake ass, punk ass, genocide, bitch ass, faggot ass fraud. And I'm not gonna live in your fucking genocide under orders of any motherfucking body unless I'm opening my goddamn mouth and saying no. Bitch, I don't want genocide. And now go vote. You get your First Amendment and pick the bitch up because she laying over there dead somewhere. Don't nobody know what the fuck happened. Resuscitate that bitch. Because right now I'm over here killing that hoe. So you can have a bitch with a 5 stick. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about what a bitch think that I want to get the fuck out of my face? I don't want to see your motherfucking ass. So why the fuck do I care what you think? If I didn't have to see your motherfucking ass, your ability to think about me wouldn't matter. I don't give a fuck what you think. And I never will. You doing me some motherfucking favor. You weren't even here when I was young. You scared of the white folks. Just say that shit. I'm scared of these white people. You scared of them in front of me, and that's all I need. Bitch, I'm scared of you, and here goes stop. I'm scared of you because you white, and here goes stop. Seems simple to me. It seems fucking simple to me. Otherwise, or you can just bring your bitch ass over here and you can fight with stop your motherfucking self. I ain't got no problem with that. Either one of you bitches, all you bitches got the same motherfucking property, giving you carrying their benefits. So if you want to send a bitch over here to start some shit with me, because your bitch ass is scared to hide behind the white cloak, I ain't got no motherfucking problem with that bitch. Period. Never will. Drop out my motherfucking property and we have no problem. Or you can just have a bitch talk about me like a motherfucking dog because you got my motherfucking property and make her feel good a bit about herself. Definitely need that. Far more, especially far more than I need my motherfucking property to say kiss my ass. You take the motherfucking moment to feel good about your motherfucking self, talking shit about the motherfucker that you robbed. Cause you need that. Cause when the sun comes up, there's an ass right there that's got the name Zorri. Let's try to what actually do. You can kiss it every motherfucking day. So go tell that motherfucking white boy who had that nigga with that gold bag, he's still mad about his motherfucking money. And he ain't hearing shit from nobody. Bitch, please. You talking about the bitch that can't stay out of jail now? God. Yeah, if you walk into a courtroom and white men start running around confused about what to do next, you must be doing something right. Oh shit, it's a war on. Hell, bitch. You don't want a soldier in your fucking navy. You don't want a spy in your government. Put one in this motherfucking house with a dead Earnestine if you want to. Hell, hell, this is tit for tat until I get the fuck out of here. Uh, oh yes, bitch, it's coming, and you know it is. Play this shit. Then your faggot ass kids, I'll take your faggot ass kids. You put them down there in your motherfucking prison and get them out of my motherfucking way, or you tell them to shut the fuck up and get them out of my motherfucking way. You decide. To make my own motherfucking kids. I do not need kids to get in my motherfucking way of a motherfucking thing. Especially because you let your mama die. Hell. And couldn't count. While she trying to force your ass to go to damn school to learn how to goddamn count so she don't lose the goddamn thing. You let her goddamn die knowing damn well you can't count worth a damn. Still relying on some goddamn body else to count for your ass. And training other motherfuckers to be dumb like you.